Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
What you been up to? How was time with the fam? Hey, so anyway, I'm live, back on track. Hey, listen, so today we are talking about, first of all, what's been up the last couple of days. We went live last week. Let me cut that off, hold on. To talk about what is some of your goals for 2025. What are you thinking? And in the meantime, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite marketing tips. Hey guys, welcome. Hey Angela, how are you? One of my favorite marketing tips, and I want to know if you're already doing this, but I print my business cards by the thousands now. I order 2,000 at a time, okay? This is business cards. So I order them from Vistaprint. And I want to show you a couple different cards that I ordered. I want to give you some tips as to what to put on your business card. And this is going to be crucial going into 2025. A lot of people think business cards are outdated. I'll just get a digital pop thingy, whatever. And just no, business cards never go out of style, guys. You can have both. Because sometimes I get a pushback. Well, can I have both? Yes, you can. Hey, Angela says, I'm good. Thank you. Hope your family is well. Yes, we are well. Nothing new. Hey, Melissa, what's up? How are you? So we're talking about business cards. Do you have business cards for your business? That may seem like a crazy question, but do you have physical business cards for your business? I'm going to show you these cards. I'm going to go over some tips with you, what to put on your cards, okay? So I have two here. And again, for those of you who may be just joining, I order my business cards now by 2,000 at a time, okay? When I first started, I would get 100. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm giving them out so much, I need more. So now I order 2,000. So this 2,000 pack, this is not the whole two actually, because I got some in my notary bag, some in my car. I have baggies worth that I leave with people. Melissa says, I'm well and waiting on my business cards to print. Very good. Who did you use, Melissa? Because I usually just use Vistaprint, and I always say do not order business cards without having a coupon when you use Vistaprint, okay? Always have a coupon. So I'm going to just show you these two cards, and I want to see, can you see the difference just from if you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, and if you're listening to this. One card, I don't want to say what it is yet. I'm going to see can the audience pick it up, and then I'll come back and tell you. So I have two cards here. Can you see the difference just from there? Can you see the difference just on the screen? Like what pops out is the better question. What pops out in the two differences between these two cards? Okay. So I'll give you a second to tell me what you think, and then I'll tell you what the differences are and why I order them more. So again, I order them because I hand out at least 2 to 3 business cards per client, at least. So I want you to go into 2025 thinking, how can I pass out more business cards? People really do hold on to your business card and they pass them out and work for you. They really do. Hey, Lisa. What's up? Melissa says, my sister mostly uses Canva and sometimes Vistaprint as well. She makes us flyers too. Okay, that's cool. If you want it done rapidly though, Vistaprint, they will walk you through it too once you get your design that you want. I had a gentleman help me with these. So that's what I recommend. Depending on how fast you want to get your business started. I have not used Canva, so I don't know the full process as far as ordering my business cards from there. I just always keep it simple. Yes, Lisa and Melissa are in mentorship. Melissa, you're in mentorship too, girl. I'm sorry, I can't even think right now. So anyway, let me get back to these business cards really quick. So anyway, one is brighter than the other, if you can notice. I used to love this pink one, but now with the white background, it shows up very well our picture. I just added Jeffrey to our pictures this go round. That's why I always say your business is fluid in the sense that it's always changing. It's always changing in the sense that what I started off, even we had someone ask about that this morning in our mentor group about their description on their Google page. It's constantly changing. So don't worry about, am I doing it correctly? Let's just get started, right? Because as you're adding different services, your description is going to change. As you're adding more services and even locations, your business cards, as you learn different packages, that's going to change. So just get started. So for example, let's go over what I like to put on the business card, okay? So I'll just hold this one up while I talk about it. So I always believe in a picture. If for some reason, for security reasons, you're not afraid to have your picture on your business card, put your picture on there so people can see who you are. Have a smile so they can see that you're ready to do business and you want to do business with them. Okay? Hey, blessed sister, welcome. So always have a picture. And this picture here, I like the smile better. This one here, I love it. The smile is much better. Let's see. See that one? Much better. Much better on that one. Now, I have a smile because I'm going to always have a smile, but the yellow just pops. Okay, so if you can see the difference. Now, let's get back into it. So I'm going to always have a picture. Pick a nice bright background. As I showed you earlier, this one is a little darker. This one is like, hey, welcome. And then I have my name on there, the name of my business. I have my actual name and that of Jeffrey. Again, I just added him to these cards. I have my phone number because I'm the principal one that answers the phone. Then I have our little slogan. If you have a slogan, you can go ahead and put that. Our slogan is call today, we're on the way. And that's true. Most of the time when people call us, within an hour, we are there. Okay. So that's our slogan. If you have a slogan, put it on there. Some people think slogans are outdated. I don't think so. You think about Nike, just do it. So there's nothing wrong with having a slogan. Chick-fil-A always have something with chicken, or eat more beef, or, eat more chicken. That's their slogan. So with the beef with the cows, So I think you should still have a slogan, okay? If you don't have a slogan, you can use ChatGPT. Do you all have a slogan for your business? If so, drop a few in the chat if you don't mind. What's a couple of your slogans? Do you even have one? 0 if you don't have one, and then drop it in there if you don't mind sharing. I'll read a couple of your slogans. So again, my slogan is call today, we're on the way. That defines who None Better Notary is. Then I have our website on there. I have my email address, my business email address. I still use Gmail. It's not been a problem. Some people say, well, you shouldn't use Gmail because that's kind of tacky. It's not professional. That's not true. My business email, it doesn't say Sexy Sassy Kimmi at Hotmail or Sexy Sassy Kimmi at Gmail. It's None Better Notary Services at. You see what I mean? So make sure you have your business name at Gmail if you're going to use Gmail. I wouldn't use, like I said, all these little hot mamas and Big Papa 01, Smurf Daddy, or whatever you want to whatever you want to use. Keep it professional. Okay, let's see. No slogans. Nobody has a slogan for their business. We might need to work on slogans, guys. People do read that. They do. Everything is a touch. It's all about marketing. Okay. Next thing I have in there is that Spanish is spoken. And if I can't speak it, I got somebody who can speak it. So I want to make sure I can get the whole market. So that's the front of my card. Okay, I'll show you one more time. And then on the back of my card, I have my services that I list, that I provide. So please feel free to drop any comments you have, okay? So on the back, I have my services, which includes apostille, international documents. I travel to hospitals, nursing homes, and more. I go wherever they want to pay me to go. And then I also have that I complete I-9 verification forms. I administer oaths, certified copies. I see a change on there I can make next time too. Certified copies, deeds, loan modifications, power of attorneys, wills, trusts, passport photos, ink fingerprinting, buyer sellers packages. And then I always have a disclaimer. You too should have a disclaimer on your cards. Now, okay, you don't have to, but I recommend it, okay? And my disclaimer is that we are not attorneys. I put this everywhere because you need to be clear. We are not attorneys licensed to practice law. I'm in Georgia, and I teach all 50 states. For those of you who do not know, Notary Educators is nationwide. And I always add this because if you know, all your documents do not originate in your state. So you need to know how to properly notarize any document somebody gives you. And that's what we teach you how to do, okay? And in addition to that, how to market and how to build your business. My marketing course will be released in the next few days. I cannot wait to tell you about it. It actually is already up on the site, but I'm going to actually roll it out and include it in the mentorship in the next few days. So not ready to do that just yet. What's today? Friday? Probably on Monday. Okay. So, and I also put notaries may not provide legal advice. So I just add those disclaimers on here. And I'm not going to throw out these old cards or this other set. They're not old actually. But I'm not going to throw out the darker cards just because they're darker, because I will use these cards, okay? As I run out of these, my preferred card, then I'll use those. So never waste. I always tell people that. And people say, well, I already bought 100 cards, and now you're telling me I should put the picture. Or I already bought 100 cards, and now you're telling me I should list my services. Or I should have a picture with a smile. Or whatever reason that you already bought 100 cards, and now you're like, I don't want to buy any more. Don't worry. You will use everything you have. Because you're going to run out of cards, and you're going to be like, oh, let me get the ones that I don't like as much. At least I have something. At least I have something. So where do I pass out my business cards? I give every single client for the people in the back, at least 2 to 3 business cards. At least. That's why I order so many. I don't have to be stingy and be like, can you just take a picture of it? You know, I don't have any more cards. I hate when I ask somebody for a business card and they don't have one. Now, I know people run out, but I can tell if you just ran out or if you just never had any in the first place. Okay? I can tell the way you respond to me. My point is, please have your business cards, okay? I think it is still very professional. Leaving a calling card has always been in style, and it's not going out of style anytime soon. Okay? So have your business cards, please. So where do I pass them out? Let's get back to that. So I pass them out with my general notary work. When someone finds me on Google, they've typically not received a card from me, but when they come to me or I go to them at the end of the transaction, a matter of fact, usually in the beginning, I'll just say, hey, how did you find me? Oh, Google. Okay, let me give you a couple business cards. So I'll give them 2 or 3. If it's 2 people, husband and wife, I give each of them 2 or 3. Oh yeah, I do. Because what? Because they each have their own set of friends. He might be at work and his coworker may say, hey man, you know somebody do notary? Or he's at the barbershop, or she's at her job. And then they're like, hey girl, you know somebody do notary? Yep. So now I have 2 people working for me. Understand? 2 people, the husband and the wife. Right? These are little things, but this is what I teach you so that you can grow your business. Grow your business. Okay? So once we know how to properly notarize, which I teach you how to do, notarize like a pro. After that, then we need to get out there, let people know who we are. So I leave them with every client. I leave my business cards with my loan signing clients. Okay? You're hired from a company. Should you leave a business card or not? That is an obvious yes. Yes, yes, yes. Leave your business cards with your loan signing clients. Some people will say, well, I don't want to leave my business card with them because that might be like poaching or stealing the client. No, it's not. It's an introduction to you. So do I ask them for their business and say, hey, call me on the side. If you need something, don't call the signing company. Never would I do that. Never, ever, 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 ever. But what I will say is I am running this. This is my business. So if you need me in addition to for personal matters, then I'm here. The company hired me today, but if you need me for personal matters. So it depends on how you word that. And again, you are running a business, so you're not trying to steal the signing company's business, but you are advertising yourself. And I actually just let them know who you are. So when I get to the door at my signing, I'm always like, hello, I'm Kimberly. We spoke on the phone. Here's my card. I walk in with my card, okay? Because people want to know who you are. And I had somebody just recently ask me about my driver's license, if you did not see that video, okay? So typically the card will suffice. They're like, okay, she got a card. That's who she says she is. This particular person, he was like, he used to be a notary, so he was like, I need to see your driver's license. I said, okay. So I gave it to him. Okay. Also, get out in the neighborhood. Everywhere they should know you're a notary. Barbershops, beauty shops, coffee shops, wherever you go, let them know, hey, I'm a notary. Now, I have a job at noon. So I don't have my watch on. It's not at noon. It's at 1 o'clock. I need to leave at noon so I could be there for 1. It's about 35 minutes away. I believe in being on time. I recommend you be on time. So I'm going to leave probably about another 10 minutes or so. We'll stop this live. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them. But all that being said, everybody should know you're a notary. And don't be stingy with your business cards. That's why I ordered so many. So I forgot to tell you how much. I think I spent $68 for 2,000. It might have been 88. That's why you want to make sure you kind of like them. So my colors in my personal business are pink, even though I have Jeffrey. So I tried to put a little black in there. So pink, black, and white are the colors. So real men do wear pink. So anyway, for our personal business, but so like I said, I pass them out everywhere. I recommend you do the same. What questions do you have today? Have you guys heard about the new mentorship program? They are going crazy in the mentorship program right now. There's a question floating there. I'm not sure what it is. Lisa, what's the question in the mentorship program? Because I'm on my live, so I can't. I see Alexis responding. Now, what is the question, Lisa? If you can see what it is, let me know. Lisa says, just order some more cards to pass around. Yeah. So how many did you order your first time, Lisa? I'm just curious. How many? My first set of business cards I ordered was like 100 because I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing this business. I'm not wasting a whole lot of money. So I think I got 100 for $10. And my next order was 500. Lisa ordered 200. And you're already done with the 200? Are you already done with the 200? Yeah, so I pass them out like candy. That's what I always tell people. And I recommend you do the same. Girl, look at there. Yes, Lisa. Yes, that's great. That is great. Do you add the NNA logos to your business cards? I do not, Melissa. I really just haven't. Well, let me say, on one of them, did I do it? I think my very first card I did, but I found that people don't even know what that is. So I focus more on what I'm going to do for them. And I have room on the card where I could put my badges. Those are called badges. I do have room where I could put all that, but I found people don't really care. I have it on Notary Educators website. So, because, we train. Also, so people know we are ambassadors, myself and Angela, we are NNA ambassadors. Also, so, we all are loan signing agents. So I have those badges, on there, but I don't put it on there. And I do have it, I think, on my personal website. I can't even remember because, again, most people don't even know what it is. So I focus on what I do and what I could provide for them. So can you put it on there? Yes. And I might put it on there in the future. I see it on people's cards. There's nothing wrong with it. So yes, you could put your logos on your card. Put your NNA logos, those little badges on your card. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't do it again, like I said, because I kind of focus on what I'm going to do for my client. And they don't really know what it is. They could care less if you got an NNA certification. They really don't, So, yeah, I would put it on there, though. I might do it next time. Lisa said I was passing them around like crazy. Yes. Yeah. And that's what you got to do. Pass them out. People will call you. Believe me. It could be 6 months from now. It could be a year from now. Oh, my friend gave me your card. You know, such and such. You be going to be like, I don't remember, but thank you. And tell them I said thank you. That's what I do. Lisa says, oh, what's going on in our chat? Nakia is letting us know she has a POA today. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lisa, for telling me that, because I can't go back and forth. Nakia, she got a POA. Cool. Okay. So I saw Alexis is all over that helping her. So I'll get in there when I finish my live. Yep, I'll get in there. So part of what, thank you again, Lisa. I appreciate it. Lisa, you know you're knocking it out the box over there too, helping us. I appreciate that. And that's what the chat is designed for too, not just for us as the educators to answer you, but for each other to help. That way you can see, okay, well, you know, Lisa's learning her craft, and I'm really proud of her. She served as a witness for me a couple of times. She went straighten out a situation for me before. So that's what I'm looking for as we continue to build our team at Notary Educators, are people that we've trained, and I can feel confident sending her jobs because I know she knows what she's doing. And I appreciate it. She said, we are family. We got each other. Yeah, for real. I do appreciate it. Seriously. I really do. And Lisa, again, is somebody that we can confidently send work to, because I know she's going to get it done. She's professional. I've seen her in action. She's seen me in action now. When I know that I've given her a job, when I say see her in action, I haven't actually went on her job, but she's cleaned up something for me before. Short version is my client, and this never happens. This is a little teachable moment. Everything is. That's why I always got a story. Lisa came to be a witness for me. My sister came to be a witness for me. It was an estate package, trust package, and the client in this particular case, and this never happened before, I've been doing this for years, she said her instructions, and it was an older kit that she had ordered from somewhere, a power of attorney kit, trust package kit, and it had like all her major documents in it, and she actually created a document to throw in there herself. Said that it needed to be initialed each page at the bottom by the witnesses plus her. And again, I had never saw that before. So I saw the initial spaces on the bottom, but I don't read their instructions. That's not why I'm there. That's her package. She tells me what to do. Again, we're not attorneys. Remember my disclaimer on the business cards. I'm not an attorney. I cannot advise you on anything. When I say anything. So the document that did not have any verbiage on it, notarial verbiage, I had to ask the client, you know, do you prefer this or do you prefer that? So Lisa got a chance to see that in action too. So that's why you should serve as a witness, guys. It's a bunch of gems. I hope y'all listening for the people who are not in mentorship. Yeah, that's why you want to take those witness jobs, because you get paid plus on the job training if you're with the person and know what they're doing, okay? So even if they don't know what they're doing, you can still learn from them what not to do, because you're only there to observe as a witness. You don't go in there correcting other notaries and telling them, well, you know, you should be doing this and you doing that wrong. That is not your job. You will get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. I've seen attorneys do things. I'm like, or not do things. And it's like, well, I wouldn't do it that way. But again, that's not your role. You are there to witness. Cállate. Be quiet. Okay? That's not your role. So anyway, in this particular assignment though, so the client wanted us she said per her instructions that the witnesses also had to initial on the bottom of each document. So I wasn't able to go because I was actually out of town that day, the day she called me, of course. And I had to call Lisa back, and I was going to wait till this weekend right now. But I was like, dang, it's the holiday. I didn't want my client to wait that long. You know, anything could happen if she's not feeling confident in her documents that we notarized. So I called Lisa. I was like, hey, can you go? She was like, sure. I called my sister. She said, and my sister went. And I had already told Lisa I was going to put her in charge because my sister's not a notary. So she wouldn't know what to do anyway. She hates paperwork. She was sitting there that day at the signing like, oh my God. She was over it because it took about 40 minutes. It typically doesn't take that long, but she has so many documents, my client did. Typically, I can be in and out of a estate signing in 30 minutes. That's what chit chat. 30. But in this case, again, she had a lot. You know, we had to keep passing the paper around the table, et cetera, et cetera. And my sister was like, I am over this. And she was just the witness, right? But she hung out with me that day. Anyway, so Lisa went over there and she straightened it out. And I told Lisa, hey, you're going to be in charge. And she went over there and got it done. And I told her, if the client offered money, either way, I was going to take care of Lisa and my sister. But it wasn't my fault. It was the client's fault because that's her document. She should have read the instructions. Now, could I have asked her? But again, that's not typical. So I would have even thought to ask her, do you want the witnesses to initial your documents? Because that's not typical. So going forward, if I see that, I probably will, since I had that happen. But that's not normally there. So I would not have thought to ask her that, okay? So anyway, I told Lisa, I said, hey, if the client offers to pay you and my sister some money for coming out, take it. Take it. And I gave her a dollar amount. I believe, well, I thought would be fair. I believe I did. I don't remember Lisa. But anyway, I think I did. And anyway, so my sister was like, the lady offered, and my sister was like, no, that's okay. Lisa was like, no, yes, you do owe such and such per person. And I was like, get it, Lisa. My sister told me about you, girl. She was so excited too. She was like, no, Lisa handled it. She was like, no, that'll be such and such per person. And I was like, that's a business boss. That's somebody that know about the business. Not just the notary, not just the $2 notary. She had her boss hat on. Oh no, you do owe us. And the lady did pay them. So I was so appreciative too. So teamwork does make the dream work. And I always say, get you a notary in your area. I'm blessed to have people in my mentorship. I have a Facebook group that I can use, but also I encourage you to use our Facebook group. If you are a new notary, experienced notary, you looking for a witness, use Notary Educators Facebook group. There's over 10,000 notaries there. Now, sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't, sometimes they're delayed. Because I'll try to get a witness myself and it'd be 3 hours later. I'm like, girl, I done went and did the assignment. I done had 10 people offer, went and did the assignment, collected my money. I'm back home in the bed. Okay. So my point in saying all that is be about it. Don't wait forever. If you see an opportunity, take it. Take the opportunity, even if it's just being a witness. Okay. Oh yeah, like the video for me, guys. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I never asked y'all to subscribe. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. So what questions do you all have? What questions do you have for me? I got about 7 minutes. Any questions? Let's do it. So to wrap this up in a nutshell, though, because I always like to leave it kind of clean, like I say, order your business cards, order quite a few, pass them out to everybody. Make sure they're bright. Make sure your picture's on them. Make sure you have your services on the back. Have a slogan. If you don't, get you a slogan. Check out ChatGPT if you're in search of a slogan. But think about what it is that you bring to the table to your clients. Like for me, like I said, our slogan is call today, we are on the way. And people love that because they already know, are you working today? Yep. We work 7 days a week around here. We work holidays. Yep. We do. We do. 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Not 24 hours, but we're open. We typically start at, I'm a late bird. So if I'm scheduling my appointments and I'm taking signage from signing companies, I like to start around like 11. I'm really more like a 1 o'clock person. Like the one I'm doing today is 1. So you'll hear me say I start at 1. And that's because usually in the morning I'm doing something for Notary Educators, or either I am just resting a little bit because I'm a night owl. I don't mind my client coming at 9 o'clock at night. I don't mind 9. 10 o'clock. It's okay. Not my preference. I'm a little more cautious after dark, even though I have Jeffrey. I'm still way more cautious. Any questions, guys? I see a few more people have joined us. So, yeah, so I'm a night owl, so I don't shut down at 5 like most people. Most people like 5 o'clock, that's it, done, quit. No, we work till like 8, 9 o'clock. So that's my 8 hours. More like 1 to 9. So that's how I get my 8 hours. And I'm not out there all day long signing documents. My goal is I like to do at least 2 to 3 a day if I can. So what does that look like really quick since we don't have any questions? How do I plan my day? I typically will do my first signing. I'm looking at the signings as they're going out. I'm getting notifications on my phone, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is it. Even if it's like a 9 or 10 o'clock, I may accept it, and I'll let the hiring company know, especially if they're calling me, I'm like, hey, I can do it for you, but I can get there at 1. So that's typically how I'll do 11 o'clock. I don't typically do a lot of early morning signings. So see, I don't like early morning. That might be for you. So that's why people always say, well, I can't get a signing. Are you trying? Because I don't do early morning. That might be you. You don't do late night. That's me. So the schedule is such that everybody should be able to get something, if you're trying. So I may take a signing, again, especially if they're calling me. They say, hey, can you be at the signing at 9? I'm like, no, I can't be there at 9, but I can be there at 11. I can be there at 1. And they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. They said, can you call in and make the arrangement with the client? Okay, so I've been doing it for years now. So I got a few more direct clients than the average notary may have. Full transparency. However, that doesn't mean that you cannot learn how to negotiate what you want with clients. Okay, because this is your business, so you get to negotiate. Sometimes they call with a fee. I'm like, unfortunately, normally I don't say unfortunately. I usually say this. I'm like, oh, I would love to take this assignment. However, it is a little bit further than I normally travel. Could we increase the fee by such and such dollars? So that's how I do that. And I do teach you how to negotiate in the pricing course and the pricing book. Okay. But I'm telling you right here, but it's just deeper in the book and the course. Okay. So I don't never just give you something and leave you hanging like you got to go buy it. I'm going to tell you right here. But if you want to do a deep dive, then you have to invest in your business. Okay. So, but that's typically what I'll say. I would love to take the assignment. I'll always start out with, I would love to take the assignment because I want them to know I do want the assignment. However, I need a higher price. Okay. And especially now, I see them sending out a lot of signings where the notary must provide the witness. No. I don't mind providing the witness, but I'm not going to pay the witness out of my money. Right? I don't mind providing the witness because I got a witness list and I'm developing a new list because before my mom was my witness. You guys know I lost her. I ain't going to go on no tangent. But my mom was my witness and my father-in-law was my witness. Also a lot. And my nephew, right? My nephew went to school, lost my mother and lost my father-in-law. So my witness list went boom. And it's so crazy because when you have something, you don't realize that even in something like that with loss, they were an instrumental part of my business. So the documents don't move if you don't have a witness. So if you don't have a witness list, now's the time. I always say that. We teach that too. That's one of the second, third things I teach you, probably about fourth or fifth. But get a witness list because people will ask you to provide the witness. If you cannot provide the witness, then you're costing yourself business. Okay. So all that being said, get you a witness list. If you don't have one, check out the mentorship program because that's an opportunity for you also, different states. And then our Notary Educators Facebook group is free. You can post things over there. Hey, in search of a witness, such and such details, etc. And then back to the signing company really quick, and I'm going to wrap it up. When it comes to them offering you like $50, but you got to pay a witness too. No, I'm not doing all that for $25. So what does that sound like when I get ready to negotiate with them about the witness? Just very simply, hey, I would love again to accept the assignment. However, I must request a fee for my witness. Okay, I saw that you included the witness fee, but I cannot take the fee out of my pay. My fee is such and such, and then I have to pay my witness. I'll let them know straight up. I have my own fee. You don't set my fee. Okay, I have my fee, right? You have your fee that they want to pay. I have my fee that I'm going to accept, plus I got to pay the witness. So you got to learn how to play the game, okay? And it's not that complicated, as I always say. But you got to know how to play the game or you will be played by the game, okay? All right, guys. Well, until next time, I'm going to head out of here. Check out the mentorship program. Start Your Notary book is available for every state. I do have one. I didn't know if I had one here. Start Your Notary business. Bam. It's not that complicated. It is one for all states. This one just happens to be for Virginia, but every state has their own book. And then check out the mentorship program, okay? And that's it. That's all I got for you. So I will see you guys later. Again, thank you. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.